The void was exactly what it promised. A basement drenched in strobe-lit shadows, smelling of clove cigarettes and expensive hairspray. The standoff. Elias leaned against a peeling radiator, his silhouette a sharp geometry of PVC and silver chains. He held a glass of absinthe like it was a prop in a play he was too bored to perform in. Across the floor, beneath a flickering neon crucifix, sat Raven. She was draped in enough lace to drape a Victorian funeral, her eyes rimmed in kohl so thick it looked like a structural choice. They had been aggressively ignoring each other for exactly 42 minutes. Every time Elias shifted his weight, he made sure his platform boots clacked with purpose. Every time Raven adjusted her lace gloves, she sighed with the weight of 1,000 tragic poems. To the casual observer, they were two statues of beautiful, brooding apathy. The breach. The DJ transitioned into a particularly grinding Bauhaus track. Elias decided it was time to move, not to dance, of course, but to reach the bar. He accidentally stepped into Raven's personal orbit. "The acoustics in here are dismal," Elias said, his voice a low, practiced monotone. "The treble is suffocating the despair." Raven didn't look up, instead tracing the rim of her black cocktail. "It's a bourgeois interpretation of darkness. I've heard better sets in actual crypts." "Naturally," Elias countered, finally catching her eye. "Though I suppose the lighting highlights your commitment to the aesthetic." "It's not an aesthetic, it's a lifestyle," she snapped, though her lips twitched. "And your silver is tarnished. It matches my soul." The collapse. They stood in silence for a heartbeat, two masterclass cynics waiting for the other to blink. Then, a clumsy clubgoer in a bright neon shirt stumbled between them, spilling a neon pink drink down the front of Elias's pristine velvet vest. Elias dropped the act. "Oh, for the love of... That's dry clean only." Raven snorted. Not a dainty Gothic giggle, but a genuine, undignified snort. "So much for the eternal void, Elias. You're worried about laundry?" Elias looked at the pink stain, then back at her sharp, laughing eyes. The mask cracked. "It was my favorite vest, Raven. I've had it since the 2000s. "It looked better on you than the gloom did," she admitted, her voice losing its icy edge. She reached out, her gloved fingers brushing the velvet. "Come on. I have a Tide pen in my coffin purse. But you have to promise to stop quoting Nietzsche for at least 10 minutes. 5, Elias bargained, a real smile finally breaking through. "And I get to buy you a drink that isn't neon." They walked toward the exit, shoulders brushing, leaving the performance behind in the shadows. They were still wearing black, but for the first time all night, the room didn't feel quite so dark.